Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. You've reached Natural Vibrations and my name is Ritnika. So this is the overall September general reading for all signs. I just wanted to do sort of like a recap of the energies of what's happening in the month of September. So let's just jump right in. I'm using the numerology deck. I'm using Colette Baron-Reid's deck, which is, what's it called? One second. It's called the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. And I've got this new deck, which is the Astrology Reading Cards by Alison Chester Lambert that I'm using for the overall energies. So it's so funny. You guys know that I always shuffle the cards and whatever falls out, I take. I asked the cards what the overall energy for this month of September is, and we got Virgo, which is funny because we're in the Virgo month. So I'm going to read this from the book to give you a full detailed idea of what the energy entails. If this card appears in your reading, it suggests that the energy around you is Virgo. Yeah, right. It may be then that the matter requires diligence, painstaking attention to detail, and a humble work ethic. For this energy finds pleasure in duty and routine of everyday menial tasks. Virgo's great gift is to stay with an issue and thoroughly and carefully go over and over it, eventually sifting out all the bits that aren't really needed and just getting to the things that are useful. But this means that a lot of time is devoted to worrying and fussing with something when it may not have been that necessary. If you have drawn this card, you may be in the mood to read an instruction booklet, woohoo, over and over, which could be useful if you're a rocket scientist, but might be annoying to those around you who are waiting for their Christmas toys. The point here is that you can overcook things with too much worry and procrastination. All your efforts to secure the perfect things may be seen as pedantic or even critical if you have been asking others to do the same. Virgo, however, simply sees it as a useful duty to be helpful or assist people in getting things right. There is a natural curiosity associated with this sign that peers around the curtains and checks on issues of others, but that is to try and keep everything in order. This is an excellent time to get around with some outstanding work and you could finally get some accounting done. It is also a time for self-improvement, so a diet or a new exercise routine would be ideal. Although work demands are fine at this time, you will not want emotional ones and you would want to prefer to be alone. All right. So it's a very interesting overall energy. First of all, it's telling you it's a good time for you if you're planning on starting a new diet or an exercise, or if you want to stay dedicated and trying to get to the bottom of a situation that's been bothering you. Sometimes we overthink things and don't see what the real core issue is. So this might be a good month to do that. However, there is sort of a negative aspect to this as well, is when we are over stressing and overthinking things because we're like, oh no, I must know this, or we want something to happen and we're so adamant and focused on it that we stop it from happening. So I feel like it's time for you not to be so obsessed and rigid about things and sort of let things happen the way they're meant to. If you are trying to figure out what a lesson in this whole thing is, let the unnecessary crap fly away and just focus on the lesson. So let's get to the other card and then we'll get some more clarity. We've got self-love, time out, change. So from the first row itself, I can tell you that this month is going to be a good month for change. You're going to be going through certain changes already, or you might observe changes happening in your daily life, or you might want change to happen. What the universe is saying is that don't try to force things to happen. Both these cards talk about the same thing, about it's not a good time for you to force change to happen. Change happens on its own, in its own process, in its own timeline, and you are going through a period of change that may not make complete sense to you. You may try to dig deeper and be like, why is this happening? What is this happening? What's the purpose? Why is it? I want to get the answers. I want to know more and more and more, and overthinking things in your head. And what the universe is saying is, it's a time for you to chill out and take a step back. You need to only focus on yourself, focus on working on yourself. See, diet, exercise, exercise, self-love, it's all in the same category. It's talking about focusing on yourself. Don't worry about why things have happened. Don't worry how things are going to work itself. From that avenue, take a time out and just rest. When it comes to you, what you should focus on, it's a good idea to focus on yourself. How are you overthinking things? Are you being too negative about things? Are you not taking care of your body? Are you not taking care of your mind? Are you not taking care of your life? Just generally, that's what you need to focus on. From the second row, we've got the cow, which is nourishment and abundance. The serpent, which is healing. And the king, male authority, male sexual energy, things pertaining to law and justice. So I feel the month of September is going to be a month of healing, a month of justice, as well as a month of getting what we have. If you look at this card, it's about reaping what you sow in a way. Like they're working diligently on putting the seeds so that they can plant, and taking care of their crops so they can get what they want. They can get the fruition, they can get the abundance that they want. And what the universe is saying is that yes, this month is a good time for all of that. It's a good time for you to let healing happen. And I feel the healing needs to happen within ourselves for this change to take place. Every time change happens, we heal a part of ourselves so we can move forward. And I think that is what's happening right now. This month is a great month for healing, for making sure that, for wanting to make sure that justice happens, so that we can get what we receive. We need to first truly believe that we deserve it. Self-love and self-healing is the most important thing. If you want this abundance to come, if you want justice to happen for what you think is justice, because you've been waiting for something for a long time and you want this justice to come in, it will and it can, because you've got these cards. But in order for this to come in, you need to take a time out from doubting yourself, time out from overthinking things, and focus on your own healing and allow change to happen. That is the overall message for the month of September. There is going to be healing. There is going to be, our focus is going to be on ourselves more than anything. And if your focus is not on yourself and it's focused on other people and other situations, you need to pull back from that. Change is happening. You can't see it always, but change is happening. And in order for you to get the abundance and the justice you've been hoping for, it is coming. But you need to focus on your self-worth. You need to focus on your healing. Do you truly believe you deserve all the things you want? Maybe you want justice in a situation. You want someone to come back. You want something to work itself out. Some business situation to work itself out. Do you deep down truly believe you deserve it? Or do you keep doubting it and you keep thinking, no, it'll never happen? Are you still holding on to grudges? Are you still holding on to past pain? Have you not forgiven certain people that are stopping you from making the change and becoming a whole or a different person? These are all things that are in focus for the month of September. So I feel this month is going to be a major month of healing. So if you are overthinking things, if you are focused on certain things that happened in the past, it's telling you now is not the time for you to be so focused on it. Be more focused on yourself. Be more diligent in taking care of yourself. Some of us are very lazy about taking care of ourselves, not meditating, not exercising, not eating right, not going to the doctor when something is wrong. Those are all things you need to focus on, because abundance and justice is coming. Abundance is coming this month, towards the end of it maybe, but you need to first focus on this. All right, guys, take care. Bye.